Hey guys! So, you want to say today's topic? What it is? Stop being rude to furries. Okay, we know, yes, they might seem different. And yes, they might dress up in animal costumes. Mm-hmm. But that doesn't mean they're not any less of a human
than you are.
Yeah. Like, they're still human under all of the masks and suits. Just because they're furries doesn't mean
they're some weird creature from another dimension.
Exactly. So, if you're one of the people that are rude to furries, just stop. Because 1, it's childish. 2, you're fucking mean. And 3, they're still human. Literally. My OC is legit a furry. You want to say something?
Yeah, my character wears a bunny hoodie. So are you gonna say my character's a furry for having a bunny costume?
Legit. Furries are basically humans. They're still humans, no matter what anyone says. Like, legit, they can be out on the street just walking, living their normal day. And then people act like bullies. Legit, what is this? Middle school? High school? Elementary?
Kindergarten?
Exactly. Legit, this ain't school. This is real life.
And it isn't some fantasy where you're the hero and they are the villain.
Legit. If you want to go that way, the villain in your little fantasy is you. And the furries are the victim. So if you're someone that says, oh, furries don't identify as humans, they identify as furries because they're crazy. Legit, leave them alone. They're just humans.
They're just humans that like to dress up. Like, you probably know about werewolves.
Yeah.
They are a mythical creature that are, well, covered in fur and that are people.
And we're not saying this because we're furries.
No.
We're just sticking up for all the furries that get made fun of, that get bullied.
Yeah, and even James said in one of his videos, I'll have one that's out, that he has actually met some furries that were very nice. And James is an animator. Probably know him, the odd ones out. But you don't have to be rude to furries because you would also be being rude to James as well because he has a fursuit.
You're being rude to, like, legit, the furry you're being rude to, and I use their quotes for that part.
The furry community.
Yeah. The people you make fun of can legit have a family. They can be the nicest furry you've ever met. And yeah, I'll admit there are some bad furries out there. But that doesn't mean they're all bad. Just like how there's some good people in the world and bad people in the world. Legit, it's 50-50. Just like how it's with bullies, victims, legit anything.
The grass isn't always greener on the other side.
Yeah.
So if you want to be a villain, not a villain, if you want to be the bad guy, then go for it. But just note the bad guys never get a happy ending.
Yeah. And who knows? Karma could be coming your way. It could be your kid dies, your whole entire family dies, you get killed.
Or you just have bad luck and you lose something that you cherished.
Yeah. And then a furry finds and gives it to you. Are you still gonna call them the villains after that? Legit. I've been bullied. It's the same thing as you bullying a furry. And if none of my subscribers are haters, the furries, then good. I'm glad.
And if they are furry,
Yeah.
then good on them.
I actually like furries because they're different. And I'm not saying all humans are the same. I'm different. They're different. Like, furries, they're not a weird creature. They're humans. So leave them alone.
And for the Sonic community, what do you think Sonic is? Just an alien hedgehog? People dress up as him. So you want to call him a furry?
Yeah.
He's a humanoid hedgehog.
Okay, I know this isn't... I'm guessing dressing up as Spider-Man isn't a furry thing, but... legit. You can dress up as anything you want. You could dress up as a cloud. All you need is white clothing. You're gonna call those people furries for dressing up as a cloud?
Are you gonna call people that dress up like Tubbo a furry because his character is usually portrayed as being a little goat?
Legit. It's not nice to basically be a bully to furries. Why? Just because they're a little bit different?
Everybody is the same.
Yeah, everyone's equal. Legit. There's no need to be rude to furries. And if someone that's watching this is rude to furries, click off of my video. Because legit, there's no need to be rude to furries. They're just humans that are being themselves.
Yeah.
Legit. There's a bunch of people that tell others to be themselves. So why can't furries be themselves?
They're not weird or anything. Yes, some of them can be dangerous, but not all.
Yeah.
I actually, when I was little, I had an incident with a furry where I fell off a slide and there was a person dressed up as a pink wolf. She saw that I got, and what I'm guessing was a girl, she saw that I got hurt and actually gave me a hug and then gave me a bandage.
Nice story. Now, although I never met a furry in my life before, I know that they're humans. Despite what they wear, they're still humans. The way they act, they're still humans. Legit. Just because there's one bad furry, well, more than one, but you know what I mean, doesn't mean all furries are bad. Like, legit. There's bad people. Are you gonna say that all humans are bad?
No.
Exactly. And
What do you call magic mixies?
things where it looks like a brain is inside. But legit, if you're one of the people that are mean to furries and you just clicked on this video because you've seen the word furry and you think we were gonna talk bad about furries, you're wrong. Legit, furries are humans. They don't identify as anything else. So stop being mean.
Yeah, like they have a persona. Nice. They came up with that name, and that's kind of cool that they call it a persona instead of a persona.
Yeah.
But still, some of them go to school and everything like that. And there's even young kids that actually dress up, and they're young, so you gonna call them weird?
Legit.
We've all dressed up like an animal before. Like Halloween time? Dressing up as like a werewolf or something like that?
I dressed up as a cow once for Halloween. You gonna call me a furry? Well, if you are, go ahead.
My cousin dressed up as a deer.
Exactly.
I think I dressed up as a black cat once.
The cat lady?
No, I wasn't Catwoman. But I'm gonna be Poison Ivy next year.
Gonna call her a furry for that?
Poison Ivy is a girl.
I know. Legit, what do you call Halloween? A day where you don't go out because there might be people that dress up as animals? If so, you're wrong. Personally, I'm on the furry side.
What do you call Mickey Mouse? A humanoid mouse. With the Five Nights at Freddy's characters. Humanoid animatronics. Well, technically they have spirits in them. But we don't get into that.
Legit, I'm planning on dressing up as Glam Rock Freddy. If that's possible.
It is. And yeah, my costume isn't really
An animal?
An animal per se, but mine, I'm dressing up like Dream. Which I'll have a sword. So if any of you come after us,
Or a furry.
yeah, I'm smacking you with a sword.
And I know how to fight because I got brothers that... And I actually beat up one of my older brothers every day, so...
And she's pin me to the ground.
Yeah!
And I am 15. Or going to be 15.
And I'm gonna be 14. So you know what? In a video, I will dress up as a furry. And if I get any hate on it, delete it instantly. Don't even know ya. Now, if you're thinking on changing your ways and being nice to furries, then good.
But you're still gonna be rude. Oh, look, you're
furries are not any different from humans. Well, okay, I'll admit they are, but they're not. Legit.
Animal Crossing has humanoid animals. That's basically a game that's about furries.
Legit. If you say furries aren't humans, you're wrong.
Apparently, you've never played Animal Crossing.
Hey, I never played Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I know, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. There's like stop being rude to furries. And there's a YouTuber I really want to call out, but he's lucky. Because I'm not in the mood for that. And yes, I know I'm still subscribed to him after him absolutely being rude to furries. Legit, you can tell it's fake. Can't you, Bridget?
Yeah, the way how the furry was just over exaggerating stuff. That's not how actual furries are. They actually say very silent and express their ways by using hand movements, like hugging, sometimes nose booping.
Yeah.
You still say stuff, but it's very rare. And if a furry ever comes across a little kid, they'll high five them. And well, the video, the, the, the furry was ordering the person around. That's not how furries are. If anything, it's the other way around.
Mm-hmm. Legit. There are parents that disown their kids because they're furries. Like, they're your kid.
They're your child. What are you gonna do?
Parents are supposed to love their kids no matter what. Furry or not furry.
What are they gonna do if they're 8?
Still gonna disown them? Put them up for adoption? I think not.
Send them to their relatives. And I guess one of my Animal Crossing keychains wanted to come after you.
Yeah. Now, if you think that furries are not supposed to be alive, then shame on you. Now, I get it. The title of this video is gonna seem rude. But if there's a video where someone tries to expose me of supposedly being rude to furries and just judging a book by its cover, then
You're playing off Gaston from Beauty and the Beast.
mm-hmm.
That's my favorite Disney movie, by the way. So that's why I brought that up. And then that's exactly what the moral of that story is. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Now, I know this video isn't gonna change everyone's minds and ways of being mean to furries, but it might with some Now, hopefully, while we're talking in this video, you see that furries aren't that bad at all. Now, if your kid is a furry and you're planning on giving them up for adoption because of it, there will be a demon coming out of your house and ripping your heart out. Yes. Legit. My point is, furries are not any different from humans. Now, my friend's gonna say her opinion on furries here in a second. Don't touch anything, just talk.
Furries don't need to be looked down upon. They should be treated equally. And if you don't think so, apparently you have never seen Animal Crossing or played Animal Crossing, and if you have and still think it's bad, maybe take a look at Zip's zipper on the back of him. He's a furry, for God's sakes. He only comes around at Easter time, but at least take a look at him. Jeez. And I don't know the name of this character, but I have a little hedgehog keychain here. And no, it's not Sonic. But it's from Animal Crossing, and, well, they're humanoid animals. So what, are they furries? And what about when you dress up your dog for Halloween? What? Are they furries too? Because, well, you're dressing up your dog or cat. And what about the people that usually get bullied and usually dress up as sweet things? They're still getting bullied, but that's the person's fault. That's the bully's fault. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. So, if you want to go down the dark path or choose the light path, or even the neutral path where you can agree on stuff but keep your thoughts silent, but if you choose the right path, you may have luck. But if you choose the wrong path, you get bad luck. And yeah, my character wears a bunny hoodie. What, are you gonna call her furry because she wears a bunny hoodie? And my friend's character is a wolf.
It's based off of a furry.
Yeah. And personally, I like the furries' costumes because, well, they look really neat. And the people that dress up as FNAF characters usually create a furry costume. So what, are they furries too? What about the army of Pikachus? I know those are blow-up costumes, but that's still...
Someone could dress up as it.
Yeah. Which... army of Pikachus. And no, I'm not being creeped out because they're kind of like a furry or something. It's just, I don't want that many Pikachus coming after me. And yes, that was for giggles. Just a little lighten up the video.
Okay.
But furries shouldn't be looked down on. They should be looked as equals. And I know some of you might have magic mixies. And they're humanoid plushy creature. Just like a furry. So what? Gonna throw your magic mixie away? Because I know you're not gonna do that. One, because they're expensive. Two, it's something you like. And what about smushmallows? They're something that you probably like, that are animal creatures. So what? You gonna throw those out? What about Hello Kitty? She's supposedly a little girl dressed up as a cat. Which, don't know if that's confirmed or not. You gonna call her a furry? For being a little girl that's probably dressed up as a cat?
Don't mind the crunches in the background.
Yeah.
You can still talk. I was just warning them about my ice cream.
Yeah. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff that basically you can count as like furries or something, but you can never like keep your opinions to yourself. Don't say them out loud. Keep it in your head. If it's not nice, then you shouldn't say it. That's what I always learned when I was in. That's what I learned when I was with, or I still am with my Mimi and Pappy, but that's what I learned from my Mimi. Because she taught me to keep my opinions to myself, not say them out loud. Like, and I know the Edgeworld fans will get this one. Like, there's an Edgeworld hater that makes gotcha videos killing the Edgeworld character. She should have kept her opinion to herself, and now she's getting a whole bunch of backlash. So, yeah. And if you want to end up like that, and I don't think you want to do, and I don't think you do, maybe keep your opinions to yourself. And if you're thinking on making a video about it, like hating furries, then don't, because you might be hated by the furry community. And yeah, and if you're jingling, that is my keychain. As I said, my Animal Crossing keychain. Pokemon are also different creatures. Like, there's a humanoid bunny, for gosh sakes.
Yeah, you're gonna call that a furry?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I keep stabbing myself with my little hedgehog Animal Crossing.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. And trust me, these things aren't all. Trust me, if anybody comes after me in school, you're probably gonna get a bleeding hand if I have my book bag. So, yeah. And what do you call Stitch? He's an animal. Or an alien animal. But he's supposedly supposed to be fluffy. Do you have my Stitch?
This isn't live camera, but okay.
I know. I just want to give him a hug. I have a Stitch right here. Because I don't want to stab myself anymore with my Animal Crossing keychain.
And he's cute.
Yes. He's my Easter special edition. I have a Halloween special edition somewhere.
I need to get myself a Stitch.
Yeah. But you gonna call Stitch a furry for being an alien fluffy creature? Like, you've seen the dragon furries. They're adorable. And
Wait, there's dragon furries?
yeah.
Oh, I need to find one.
Eh,
So cute.
and like even some people dressed up as Stitch before. What are you gonna call them furries? Or just like I even found a video of somebody dressed up as Kurama from Naruto. And what are they a furry? Or are they just part of the Naruto cosplayers? Oh, sorry, Stitch.
Poor Stitch. There's again notification.
Got two.
Hmm?
Got two.
Of what?
Two notifications.
Of what?
YouTube videos.
No. Is that all you wanted to say?
Yes.
Yeah. Man, you had a lot to say. Ow. And the ow. Well, want to say anything else?
No.
Okay. Well, listen. If you guys hate furries because they don't seem human to you, then where are you living? Thing, Matt Smith, get out of here. Racist. No joke, he is actually racist. I don't know why I'm still subscribed to him. Ugh. Stupid brain. Hmm?
What was that noise?
Oh no. But furries are, yeah, I get people that dress up as animals are called furries. Not sure if other people gave them that name or if they came up with that name themselves. But either way, still pretty cool. And a cool name. Gotta give it that much. If you're a furry hater, then shame on you. Personally, I don't believe in the bad luck. But if you guys... Really?
I had to do something to lighten the mood.
If you guys hate furries for being themselves, then you're just flat out a bully. And if you're in the real world